Hi, I'm Nicole Alvarez, and I'm here with my new friend, Brendan Yates from Turnstile. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
This is not the first time we've spoken. We met, we had a phone conversation, and I'm going to ask you the most important question I think I've ever asked anybody. I've never asked a band this. Do you need a female member?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, come on.
I haven't fallen in love with the band, and I apologize to you on the phone. I'm a little late to the Turnstile game, and I have friends that are like, oh, now you like them, one of those, but whatever, better late than never. I haven't fallen in love with a band like this in so long, and it had everything to do with the live show. So I want to talk about your performance at Coachella, which was, I think I learned this word in the movie Almost Famous, but it was incendiary. It was amazing. Your live shows are talked about a lot. You hear some bands and you're like, yeah, you should check them out. But they always say you've got to go to a Turnstile show. When did you notice that it was like a thing?
I don't know. I don't know if I really pick up on that as much, but
Yeah.
it's always been, I feel like, growing up in like the world we come from, I think a lot of it is mostly focused on, going to shows and interacting with people in a live environment, like in real time. So it's always kind of been the focus of the band, I guess.
Okay. When do you remember the first show you ever went to that maybe blew your mind?
First one?
Yeah. Or what left impressions on you growing up, going to shows when you went? What kind of took you?
Yeah, I mean, we started going to shows at like community centers, like around our small little town, and those were just cool because it's just like a bunch of young kids that are coming, and like no one knows any of the bands playing, but it's just like exciting, and
Yeah.
then you like see moshing for the first time, and it's like really exciting. So like that was kind of what kind of got us really excited, and then once we went there, we met older friends that would look out for us and bring us into shows in the city.
That's the best.
And
yeah.
then once we went to the city, it was like that was a whole new like world of.
What was the
music.
Baltimore music scene like? Was there a scene? Is there a scene in Baltimore?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah?
Honestly, my first Baltimore music scene experiences were all like pretty scary because it was
Yeah.
like really tough bands and like lots of fights and
Yeah.
scary. But it was cool, and it was because it was like I was a big fan of everything going on. I just loved it so much, and like I think I was intimidated, but in a way that was like really exciting. But then I met people and started to see. It wasn't, there's all kinds of people doing music, and Baltimore being a small city, all those kinds of people doing music and all
Yeah.
the little scenes kind of overlap because it's a small place. So you get shows with like all kinds of people doing way different things, but it all makes sense somehow.
Yeah,
'Cause
I get that.
Baltimore.
You have this very ferocious presence on stage, and then when I talk to you, you've got a more of a gentle disposition. It's really great to know that when you step on stage, you kind of embody something else. So what happens to you? When was the first time you like stepped on stage? Were you ever shy, or were you always that powerful and engaging? You're pretty damn good up there.
Thank you.
It's incredible.
I don't know. I think really like I was a drummer first. I was always playing drums in bands.
Okay.
But always kind of like, once we did a band when I was singing when I was younger, and it was just fun. But it was also scary, so I think I would always just throw my body off the stage because I'd just get nervous. I'd be like, that's how I reacted to it, because it's just a lot of built up, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah. You let it all out. You let it all out on stage. You guys, so I've gone back and studied and listened to everything because, like I said, I'm like madly in love with this band. Right now, it seems like you're having a moment because all I hear is people talking about Turnstile, and you're here and you're there. Are you feeling the moment? And if so, like, what do you think was the turning point where people really started paying attention?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, definitely feel the moment. I've kind of always felt the moment. Just like, I think we're constantly just been doing different things throughout our whole time as a band. I feel like the moments are just constantly changing and feeling different. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really process it as much, but
yeah, you don't pay attention to that stuff. Do you have, is there a goal, or do you just want to do this because you love doing this?
I think for me, the cool thing about it is there is no goal. It's really just like, it just feels what we should be doing.
And thank you for that.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I've said it before, like in the past years ago, it's always like any time we do a record, I'm always like pretty aware that could be the last one or there could be 10 more, and I kind of never like to, I don't know, put any kind of
You're just doing it because
playing
it's
on it.
what you do.
Yeah.
Have you had an oh wow moment yet? Like a holy shit, I can't believe that just happened.
Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot. I mean, I'm constantly kind of having those because you know, playing shows and just people and you know, being at the shows, and then like we just went to South America for the first time, and that was like really special. I've always wanted to go there. It just felt like a lot of love there.
Yeah.
It was really cool. And
They're very
nice
passionate.
People. Yeah.
They're very passionate, and to see those people singing your songs back to you must blow your mind.
It's really special.
I have an oh wow moment for you.
Okay.
Getting played on KROQ in Los Angeles.
That was great.
Is the coolest moment ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
I had to leave it on that note. Brendan, I think Turnstile is like the next most important band, and what you do is incredible. So thank you for stopping by, and thank you for everything. And I love playing you on KROQ. It's
Thank
pretty
you
awesome.
so much. I love
You're welcome.
KROQ.
You're welcome. I'm Nicole Alvarez, Brendan from Turnstile. We're live at Coachella.